Oh, okay. Well, this looks interesting.
Time for fun.
Suffer less damage from weapons as affected by damage reduction. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what you want me to do about that. You have an Arcana check succeeded, but you still can't tell me about its abilities. Super. Go team.
This is for you.
We really need to give you better abilities, by the way. Shooting is not what you're supposed to do. Is this the big attack? Should I be pulling out all the stops? Perhaps? Okay, not just yet because you need to get in range.
Oh, Saren Ray.
Tristian dies before I even get to him. Well, soz. Don't look at me.
Serves you right.
I can't do much about that, sir. Okay, now we can move in.
Tear them apart!
Get away from her. Just don't
What's
be...
that thing?
Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Just don't be the one who gets attacked. Right, you hear me?
Fear me.
Okay, now everyone needs to move a little bit forward.
I'll fight if I have to.
My hair color is really bothering me. And now we can Scorching Ray. 19 damage. Nice. Oh my god, you critically hit Valerie. Holy shit. Maybe just move a little closer as well. Well, that hurts.
They go down!
That hurts even more. Okay. Well.
Go.
Fucking waste of a spell is what that is. That takes an action?
You can't stop me.
Rough. Okay, now this is a problem. Oh my god, you were the worst in combat healer. I don't think you're supposed to use your spells to heal, by the way. In combat. You're supposed to use them outside. Okay, well, I can't do much. You're defending from the ground? I appreciate your efforts.
You deserved it.
I don't know that you should risk getting... Oh, no, you're already up. You're just stunned. Okay. You guys are doing great. Job of missing. Wow.
I'll cut you.
What happened to your shocking grasp? I'm so confused.
Consider me provoked.
You guys are doing great. Are you shitting me? What is this bullshit? Your healing sucks. At least he's hitting my tank. At least he's doing the things he's supposed to do.
Any last wishes?
I just can't strike him is my problem.
Do not falter.
With anybody. Oh, there we go. Now please, can you attack? I'm so confused. Why? It's on my cursor. And then now you're just going to stand and attack. I don't understand. I'm so confused. I'm so glad you didn't die, Tristian. That could have been real awkward. Oh, Lindsay.
Never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Saren.
You're the healer.
I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian.
Oh my god. I just realized this is the first time you get a healer on your party if Harum didn't follow you. I would have had to have done this entire run without an heal. Is that why it felt simpler? I mean, I used Lindsay for some heals along the way, but without my channel healing, I would have been in a significantly worse place, plus the wand. Oh, I suppose I picked up a wand, but yeah. Wow, that would have been rough. And hey, Serenray is my goddess. Get your own. A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog on this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guards should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
Excuse me, I said that? Don't copy my words. The beasts are defeated, what now?
Praised be Serenray.
Oh, because I killed them all ahead of time.
Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog
should use
should
my
weaken
abilities
and
then.
eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
Maybe. Okay, a cleric or Serenray? Praise be the Everlight. We could really use a help about now. Honey, you're invalidating my own interests?
I'm glad to hear it. The goddess sent me here to help those in need.
You're the one who died here, dude. Do you need aid?
You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these
I'm a
days.
healer. What can I
But
say?
worry not. Serenray's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself.
Yep, cool. How did you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Serenray, goddess of
You
sunlight.
know, 2 healers wouldn't go too far
Discovering
astray
an
in
evil
combat.
magic that isolated living
What
creatures
else
from the
do you
sun
do?
alarmed me in no small way.
Do you
I
spell
was able
attacks?
to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
Okay. With this beast dead, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell.
Please wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys.
And I would welcome your assistance.
Thank you. I hope I will be of help.
Except I've got a full party. Yeah, but what do you do? How am I supposed to know if you're going to be more useful than Lindsay if I don't know what you do in a fight? Bye, Lindsay. Did she just, like, disappear? What do you do? 24. What's my HP? 27. I guess my con's higher than yours. So you get into the thick of things with your shitty ass AC. That is the worst idea I've ever heard. At least Lindsay stays back. Jesus. That's just dumb. Why would you do such a thing? You're the one I can't pronounce. Super. Okay. Well, you can't use a scimitar. He's already using one. Pick another weapon. Oh, but scimitars are a Serenray weapon, aren't they? I think they might be. What do you do? How do you function? What is your purpose?
Something bothering you?
So you have cure moderate wounds. You have more than I do. You have more blesses than I have. Shield of Faith. Blessing of the Faithful long. You can bless one ally within close range. You can get a +2 sacred bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, saving throws, and to AC until your next turn. You can expend 1 use of channel energy when activating this ability to increase the duration to a number of rounds equal to the number of dice of his channel energy. Yeah, that's awesome. We should do that. So I'm using my channel energy. And then you can use your Blessing of the Faithful instead to use that up. Blessing of the Faithful short. Oh, it just lasts 1 round. Oh, that just uses it once. This is using the... Oh, I get it, okay. The number of rounds equal to the number of dice of the channel energy. Plus for every 2 cleric levels beyond first. So you're at 3rd, so you should do 2d6, so that should last 2 rounds. Is what I'm getting out of this. Okay, why am I not that useful? I've got these shitty spells that do fudge all. I only get 1 of those. I get 7 of these, but they are shite at damage. And I get barely any healing spells. Why am I such a shit healer?
I'm listening.
But you're more useful.
Let
Maybe I
us
need to
bide
get
our
rid of
time.
Bless and
Right here,
Bane.
my friend.
Because you can bless, I guess. So maybe I should get rid of my bless and keep
The road
Bane.
awaits.
I mean, I still don't know that I'm keeping you in my party. I'm just keeping you in for now. Get rid of Bless. Take another heal. And then I've got the 2 heals there. Whereas what have you got? You can... Why do I feel like you're still more useful than I am? I suppose you can at least you can use those as well. Oh, you don't have any domain slot. How about you take lesser restoration? The weapon in your primary hand is treated as a magic weapon for... Nah. Dude. I don't really see you being... So you can learn Scorching Ray as well. Oopsies, I wanted me. Scorching Ray. So I could put Scorching Ray here instead of the Cure Wounds. If you want to take on the role of the healing, then I can take on some more damage dealing roles and just use my channeling as opposed to my actual healing. Now there's an idea. Okay. Let's get myself some more of these bad boys. Oh, I can't? It can only be put into a domain slot? But why? That sucks. I really... That's really frustrating. Because I don't really want you going into melee. It's really not ideal. Okay, well this team is not very productive, let's be real. No one needs healing except for her. Oh, you may as well expend them.
I am yours to command.
No, click use. Right. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. But we're going. Now, where is that wand we just picked up? Oh, it's not a wand, it's a quarterstaff. Rip. Okay. How many charges do you have left, by the way? 5. Ugh. Octavia, you absolutely should not be at the front of the party. What the absolute shit? Stop changing my order, game. Well, actually, you should be at the back. And the 2 healers should be further forward. Miss Paper. So what is the plan? Talk to Jod. Okay. Wait. Go back to Svetlana. Go back to Bokken. And tell Jod. Doubly so. Okay, I really need to get my hair fixed. Hey, it's all pretty now. The water is crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine. Wasn't there an exit this way? Whoa! Did you just heal by running through it? I wasted my spells. Please change my hair color. It bothers me. Okay, so back to Oleg. What is the most efficient way to do this? Probably to get back to the ford and then head up, methinks. Although that can also get us there if we just go around. I wish it could, like, tell me how long this journey is. Pretty sure you could do that in Rolf. Because I don't actually know what the quickest way is. Let's just go this way then, I guess. Let's go see what there is to see along this northern shore. And we're home. Let us rest first.
I'm glad you are with us. You are like a ray of sunshine. You make even sad days more joyful.
Oh, enough! I'm lucky to have you. If it weren't for you, I'd still be in the Technic League's chains.
He didn't help you with that, FYI. I just don't know with the benefits of having a second healer. I need another damage dealer is what I need. So you are a tentative member of the party. I'm not sold on your inclusion. I need another person to trade you out on, because I don't really want Lindsay either. But at least she attacked from a distance and didn't like put herself in harm's way the way he does. So yeah, but I suppose you can at least play the role of a buff caster, I guess. With a delighted smile, Octavia inhales the smell coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread! I can't believe it. All this time that we sat in cages and crawled in the mud, there were places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they have clean sheets, and maybe we can even take a bath. Haha, a girl can dream. Get some rest, you deserve it. You can be sure of that. I've got years of rest to catch up on, and I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us. Is it all because you were kind? Or maybe... The half-elf smiles flirtatiously. Maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty. I thought you and Regengar had a thing. Am I misinterpreting? Exactly. I would have never found the Technic League's encampment if your beauty hadn't beaconed me. Why asking? We're friends. I'm taking care of you because you're my party now. We'll have to save each other in battle. Let's flirt. Why not? Octavia laughs out loud. For a moment, something more than friendliness flashes across her eyes. Oh, you are so sweet. All right, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets await. You know, it is so easy to please Octavia. You just need bread and sheets. She is a simple woman. And we return home victorious. Oops, the door's this way.
Let us be careful.
Bokken! I have your items for you. Hello? Listen, well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods. Not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar. As big as a bear and wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tusk Gutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Verkel Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. Ugh. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will help us get rid of this monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Wanna bet I can chop off his Tusk Gutter snout with a single swing? I highly doubt that, Amiri. Come on, let's find out. Did you think we have enough to do without bothering this Tusk Gutter? Barbarian winces. Come on, listen, they sent us here to make things right. Bandits is one thing, but we are still supposed to get rid of monsters too. And reward is a good thing, right? It seems you're dead set on slaying this boar. Is this something personal? Amiri looks aside. Well, not exactly. I'll tell you some other time. Probably. And now let's just go and slice that monster into bacon strips. Okay, let's go kill him. Amiri gives you a wide grin and slaps your shoulder. Right, that's the way I like it. Let's do it. I hope it isn't too far away.
The path is clear.
Because I'm on a time limit here? Bokken! About those tasks of yours. Here are your moon radishes. Bokken's face brightens, and he rubs his sides in satisfaction. Yeah, that's it. Hey, there's even more than I expected here. Thank you so much. Take this. You deserve it. And the fangberries. Bokken impatiently grabs the basket from you, but his face falls as he examines the berries. Damn it all. These are the right berries, but they've soured. Oh. Is it just because I took too long, or... Would you be so kind as to gather some fresh ones for an old man? I'm still willing to repay you with those 3 potions I mentioned before. From where? Oh, that's right, you're hella expensive. But I do feel like I need another one. I'll take a few more of these. It doesn't hurt to have some of these for the road. Prove your worth. I know I said I wanted these scrolls, but they're expensive. And of mage armor. Well, sir. You see, I have a lot of trash on me. No one uses a heavy crossbow, do they? No. And no one uses a masterwork heavy flail or a heavy pick. No one's using a longsword. Or an orc double axe, which looks freaking amazing, can I just say. I'm reluctant to sell his scimitar, so I might just leave it there. You weren't wearing any armor, were you? Are you wearing... Can you wear armor? I mean, I have proficiency. Do you not have proficiency with armor? Oh, well, shit. I gave my braces to her. I can give you my braces, but then I go down even further. But you're sitting on 11! You're even squishier than Octavia, and I didn't think such a thing was possible. What the hell? I really need to replace you with somebody more sturdy. Jeez Louise. I don't really need any of these things, but whatever. We don't actually use any of those, so you can have those. That's for Svetlana. A well-grounded antiquities collector. Is it just random loot, or am I supposed to be giving it to this dude? And do I just give this to this dude as well? Like, I'm really not sure who I'm supposed to be giving these things to. If they need, like, specific people. I don't need that. I don't think I need any of these things. Okay, and then we need to go down to the random ass loot, right? A lot of junk. There should be like a sell all junk button, but there isn't. Am I supposed to be reading that to learn the spells? I don't know. I hope that gets rid of that from your inventory in a sec. What was I looking? Oh, the recipes, right. Do I have to copy recipe? Copy recipe? And now what? They just sit there? I guess. Question mark. Do you know anyone? Oh, Joel Cuffin's here, that's right. Do you sell weapons at all? You do. I think half this is just shit I gave you. I've got a scimitar +1. I already gave you a scimitar +1, never mind. Ooh, ring of protection. Fuck, it's expensive. That is expensive, Tristan. I'm only getting this for you. Damn. Lesser reach. Nah. And all the junk I gave you. Oh man, that's expensive. You better thank me for that, Mr. 12 AC. God, that offends me. On so many levels. Should I talk to everybody, or do we just consider ourselves conversed? Where is he? Is he upstairs? Well, that's where you two are, but where is he? He must be outside somewhere. Hello! Octavia smells at you flirtatiously. Got any good news? Can you tell me about your childhood, please? Olivia sighs. Octavia, Jesus, too little. Some scraps of memories, no more than that. What do you remember? Octavia reflects on that, tapping her finger against her cheek. Nothing special. Some images of a fiery past, that's all. I do remember wooden table legs. The paint on them was peeling off, and I was standing on my toes, trying to peek at what was on the table. I remember the wild rose by the window. It kept me up at night, scratching the glass with its gnarled branchlets. I do remember my mother's blue dress. It was a trifle battered, but it smelled of lavender. Octavia wrinkles her forehead. I guess that's all. Not much there, right? All those memories. It's like they're not mine at all. I recall some images, and I know I should feel something about them, but I don't remember what exactly I should feel. So let them rot in a swamp with tatzelworms. Octavia grins cheerfully. My life's good enough without them. Okay, what do you know about your parents? You're half-elf, right? Am I? Octavia examines herself as if seeing herself for the first time. You know, I think you might be right. I'm rather slim and tall, and I can see well in dim light. She raises her hands and touches her ears. Aha! They're a bit pointy. Yes, I'm definitely a half-elf. Let's think about that logically. So my mother was an elf and my father was a human. Or maybe it was the other way around. My mother was a... Finally, Octavia can't take it anymore and bursts out into laughter, having spoiled her own act. So that's it. Now, you know as much about my parents as I do, she says after her laughter subsides. Okay. It must be horrible being unable to recall your childhood. Oh, I recall my childhood in rather bright details. It was spent in dirty barracks. I wore flea-infested rags and slept on a straw mattress instead of a proper bed. Octavia smiles humorously. Though I understand what you mean. You know, to be honest, I'm not sure I want to remember my childhood before slavery. If I could remember what I lost, it would probably just bring me more pain. Octavia shakes her head several times and makes herself smile again. So it's good that I don't remember much of anything. Okay, well, that's tragic. What kind of relationship do you have with Regongar? Octavia shrugs awkwardly. We're together, she answers simply. I told you. The way you said we're together sounded unconvincing. Is something wrong? You've noticed? Well, I didn't mean that. Now I'll have to explain. Octavia shakes her head. I'm not sure I know how to put it correctly. You see, Reg seems to treat me like his property. That does not sound healthy. He's always kind to me, and it feels good when we travel together, or when we share a blanket at the campsite. But he always calls me my Octavia. I've told him, you're having this conversation right in front of him, by the way. I've told him over and over that I don't belong to anyone, that I'm my own, that I stay with him by my own free will. He only grins when I say that. I bet he likes to think that I'm his. Never mind, though. I'll sort it out, somehow. Octavia shakes her head, making the troubling thoughts go away. That is a really toxic relationship. When did you meet Reg? Years ago, when I was studying magic at Maestro Janush's. Reg was a student too, though you couldn't actually say he was really studying anything. Reg had his own ways to cast spells. He never needed the Maestro's instructions. You see, unlike wizards, Reg draws power directly from his innate bloodline abilities. Janusz didn't realize the nature of Reg's powers when he took the young boy as his new student, and when he finally understood them, he just taught the negligent half-orc to control his powers to avoid harming himself or others. Reg and I have been together ever since. We could both use magic, but more importantly, we both craved freedom. We used to vow to each other that someday we'd break free from the unbearable captivity, or die trying, together. Octavia gives you a warm smile. I guess it's good that we've fulfilled only the first part of that vow. You owe much? Octavia winces. I don't like this O word. I don't owe anything to anybody. Everything I do of my own free will. But to answer your question, yes, Reg has done a lot for me. I can't count how many times he was whipped by masters because of me, how many times he took the blame for my doings. He never complained when they dragged him, beaten and covered in blood, to the slave barracks. He just groaned and clenched his fists when I bandaged his wounds with the scraps of my own filthy clothing. We've always been together, my whole life, as slaves and as free people. I wouldn't be me if not for him. The fact that Reg is so impulsive doesn't bother you? That is a very delicate matter. Octavia winces, looking away. Reg means a lot to me, and he endured a lot for me, but some parts of him just scare me. He becomes extremely bloodthirsty when it comes to slavers. Don't get me wrong, I hate slavers with all my heart, and I'll do a lot to cleanse the world of their filth. But Reg, he'd do anything. Understand? Absolutely anything. I'm afraid that anger might kill everything good in him. I've attempted to talk to him about it many times, but he just won't listen. He becomes even angrier after our conversations. Octavia sighs sadly. Okay, I just have to ask, how do you manage to look so gorgeous even when we're out in the middle of nowhere? I don't know what happened there. Oh, so you've noticed? Octavia smiles slyly. My appearance is a result of daily effort, and it's not easy. Do you know how much time it takes to create good makeup or to mend a dress, even with the help of magic? So if Sunday you wake up early, an hour before dawn or so, you can actually check on me. You'll see how I prepared myself for a new day. Oh, Octavia, the flower of the stolen lands. You're as beautiful as you are dangerous. You strike down monsters with your spells as you strike down people with your beauty. I'm sure you put a lot of effort into this, but the results make it worthwhile. So much effort. Though that's your business. I'd prefer that you get enough rest. Stop wasting your time on this nonsense. Yeah. Why does that keep happening? You bet. You know, I like to feel attractive, even while we're on the march. Octavia flashes a teasing smile at you. It feels so good to be a beauty in a group of barely washed and extremely reckless young gentlemen. You're my thorns and I'm your rose. Octavia giggles. Honey, there are only 2 males in the party. 4 of us are female. Your worship Callistria. It's amazing how after all your hardships, you remain so cheerful and optimistic. Octavia's smile fades a little. I try not to view my life as a never-ending course of sufferings. Yes, I've had my share of hard times, but do I need to recall them? After all, along with the bad things, I had some good things as well. I had a dream, and I followed it, and eventually it came true. Following that path, I met Reg and you. Now I'm free and surrounded by friends. Octavia's voice trembles with hidden emotions, but her smile remains warm and sincere. Okay. And you? What do you want? Have a little chat? Alright, sounds like we have anything better to do. Tell me about yourself. What is there to know? I was born, I'm alive, haven't died yet. That enough for you? Okay, what deity do you worship? I never got much help from the gods so far, but if you make me choose, I'd say Callistria. Who else would I worship? The savoured sting, the goddess of pleasure, fun, and revenge. Oh, yes. Where did you get your magical powers? What magical powers? The hell's you talking about? Oh, you mean these? Regengar makes lightning run over his hands with a contented smile, then snaps his fingers, invoking a shower of blinding sparks. I've had them since I was born. At least one thing I can thank my scum parents for. Maybe these powers are why they sold me to slavery. Think they were scared? Who knows? Damn Numerians. At the Technic League, they drew my blood, did experiments, burned me with fire, tortured me with cold electricity, and they told me, you won't believe it, they told me I have blue dragon blood in my veins. Not bad, eh? I'm a dragon, you freaks. Come check my blood if you dare. Grinning, Regengar strikes his palm with a fist, and another fountain of electric sparks shoots upwards. Okay. Do you enjoy making people suffer? Why should I care about their suffering? I do what I want. If I step on someone's toes, then they shouldn't have put themselves in my way. But chasing someone down just to torture them, that's only entertainment for maniacs like the Technic League. Well, on second thought. For them I would make an exception. I'd love to watch as I fry them nice and slow. But why do you ask? Do my methods shock you? Regengar clenches his fist, buzzing with sparks, and laughs loudly at his joke. You're a common felon. What makes you better than your enemies? So long as you're implied, choke and toast of means atrocities. If you say so, you're the boss. Make sure all our atrocities are meaningful. We don't want to, yeah. I mean, if you're going to commit atrocities, at least make them worthwhile, I guess. What kind of relationship do you have with Octavia? Well, my Octavia and I don't have a relationship. We have a life together. Okay. Back when we were children, we were taken as apprentices by a great spellmaster, Janusz. Maestro, Janusz called himself. He was our teacher. Well, he made Octavia read books and memorize spells. I have my own innate magic. He trained me a bit, taught me how to control my gifts, so I wouldn't lose control and incinerate myself like a dumbass. Oh, teacher, we will meet again. There's one more test I must pass. But you were asking about my Octavia. It's been together all our lives. We learned everything together, how to weave magic and how to survive. And as we grew older, we learned how to love. Without each other, we would have never gotten out of there, that's for sure. We would have given up and surrendered to death. But together, that's a very different story. Not the first time, and not the 10th. But eventually, we made it out. This is so not healthy. Why do you call her yours? She doesn't seem to like that very much. My girl loves freedom so much, and even a slight chance of losing it frightens her. She's so smart. You really think she feels like I'm trying to make her mine, like an apple stolen at market? Me, who was skinned alive for trying to help her escape. If she's afraid of the word my, it's because she doesn't understand the difference between my boots and my heart. But she will understand it sooner or later. I don't think there's a difference, dude. It's possessive nonetheless, and she doesn't appreciate it, so you should stop. Are you and Octavia faithful to each other? Octavia and I are connected, and this connection cannot be broken. Watch me break it, bro. Even if just to get her out of this abusive relationship. We grew into each other, you know? Jealousy is for weak cowards who don't trust each other and are scared of being tricked. If a knight on the side threatens your love, that just means there was no love there to begin with. She and I are together, to the end, and we will never part from each other. So when she likes some lad or some lass, there's no drama to me. I just ask her whether she wants me to leave them alone or join in, and she does the same. What, are you judging us? Or maybe you just want to join us in our tent. The orc half grins. Is that an invitation? Well, then maybe I will. I couldn't do that. To me, love is impossible without faithfulness. I am not here to judge, I'm just curious. You asked, I answered. When you pry into others' lives, don't be surprised if you find something that will keep you up at night. Okay, well, you alarm me a little. Just don't go pale when I answer. Yeah, you concern me a little. It's a worry. We're gonna go find what's-his-face. Where is he? There he is, Jod.
How may I serve you?
What services do you offer? You can sell me scrolls. I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beasts there.
Erastil be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Christian told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please, take this as a token of appreciation.
Scroll of Remove Blindness ×2.
As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag
What level
Lord
is he, though?
himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Jod bows piously. Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now?
I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself. Quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well. Christian is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Christian and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the stag god lead you down the true path. As you wish.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I want scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. I kind of already bought a few, didn't I? Wait until the fog clears away. What do you mean by wait? How long is that going to take? Scroll of Prayer? You bring special favor upon yourself and your allies while bringing disfavor to your enemies. You and each of your allies gain a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, skill checks, while each of your foes takes a minor. Oh wow, it's expensive and it's only 1 round per level. So this is level 3, so does that make it 3 rounds? I don't know how this shit works. I kind of want one of those. I want 2 of those apparently. I'm not taking any scrolls of cure critical wounds. I don't think we're there yet, to be honest. Yeah. Deal. I will give them to myself. Yep. So, oh, that's right. We've got to go kill him. I forgot about that. Wait. Okay, so we go to Tuscutter. I'm just going to find where he is.